The sum of two numbers is 6 times their geometric mean, so that the numbers are in the ratio of 3 plus 2 root 2 over 3 minus 2 root 2. So, solution, let the two numbers be a and b. So, we need to show that a over b is equal to this much. So, for this purpose, by cohesion, sum of two numbers means these two numbers. So sum of these numbers is equal to 6 times the geometric mean of these numbers. These numbers means again the same numbers a and b. So sum of these numbers means a plus b, and geometric mean of these numbers means geometric mean of a and b is square root of ab. Now this 6 can be split into 3 into 2. This 2 under root a into b can be taken to the left hand side to divide. 3 can be supposed as 3 is to 1. Now, before we continue further, let's recall back one concept. We have learned that if a by b is equal to c by d, then by componendo and dividendo, we can write a plus b over a minus b is equal to c plus d over c minus d. So this concept we are going to apply over here. We will consider numerator as a in left hand side and denominator as b in left hand side. In right hand side, this 3 will be considered as c and 1 will be considered as d. Then applying this concept, we are going to get this line. Again, this a means square root of a whole square. B is square root of b whole square. Same concept has to be applied in denominator as well. In right hand side, 3 plus 1 is 4 and 3 minus 1 is 2. After this under root a into b can be mentioned as under root a into under root b. Same thing in denominator. 4 over 2 is 2. Now, if you concentrate over here, the numerator as well as denominator can be written as square root of a plus square root of b whole square for numerator and square root of a minus square root of b whole square for denominator. Again, we can mention these as square root of a plus square root of b over square root of a minus square root of b whole square. Right hand side, same to same. The square can be taken to other side to become square root. This root 2 can be supposed as root 2 over 1. Again, by applying componendo and dividendo, we are going to get this line. Now let's simplify the left hand side, numerator as well as denominator. On simplification, we are going to get 2 under root a in numerator, 2 under root b in denominator. This 2 and 2 can be cancelled out. So square root of a over square root of b. Again, let's do squaring both the sides. So in squaring both the sides, we are going to get this line. Because of this square, we can mention this as a over b. In right hand side, the square is for numerator, the square is for denominator. Now let's apply the formula in numerator and denominator of right hand side. On applying formula, we are going to get this line. On simplification of right hand side, we are ultimately going to get 3 plus 2 root 2 over 3 minus 2 root 2, which is our required answer.